Hello everybody, hello. It is Nicole with A-Frayed-Knot hopping on to do a little painting with you guys. So when you jump on, just say hello, let me know you're here and where you're watching from. I am going to reveal to you who the winner was. Do you have any guesses? If you don't have no idea what I'm talking about, I did a post earlier asking if you wanted to see me make a snowman tonight or a Santa. And there was a winner. It wasn't necessarily by a landslide either. It started out that way, but one caught up, just not enough. So do you want to venture a guess? Let me turn this down. Do you want to venture a guess at what it is that we're making? So, let's see, what do we got going on here? So anyway, that is it. I have right here in front of me the wood pack of surfaces that we've been using for the month of July. Next week, next Wednesday, my plan is to use all three of them layered together. We have been using them all individually because they can be used that way, or they were also created to be used all together. So that's what I'm going to do with you guys next Wednesday. I don't know how many of these are left, but if you like to create with surfaces, you probably might want to go get one, because I didn't see very many left in the bin that we have them in. So I also have the paint pack for July, and I'm going to be using it. You're going to see. Like, we're just going to kind of work through what we have to, because snowmen need certain colors for certain things. So I'm going to pull different colors for him. I just gave it away. I just gave away what we're making. Oh my goodness. Well, that's okay, because I'm sure many of you are just hopping on now, just got your notifications and all the things, and everybody is just hopping on. But I literally just gave it away. So if you heard, cool. If not, well, that's what's happening. So, hey Trula, how are you? Hi Linda, good afternoon. Cindy, hey Teresa. Hey Stephanie, hello. I'm just seeing the comments come through over here on the iPad finally. So thanks for joining me tonight, everybody. I'm super excited to create with you. We're not using the whole bundle tonight. That will be next Wednesday. I, for some reason, was thinking it was going to be tonight, but it is not. I am going to be using this surface tonight. And oh, I thought I created something with this already. And we are using this. So I kind of already gave it away. We're going to be making the snowman. He is the one that won. I did a final count just before I hopped on, just to make sure, because earlier he was kind of winning by a lot. And then the Santa caught up, but not enough. The Santa was 4 votes behind. And there was no need for a tiebreaker or anything like that. A lot of times what I will do if I need to have a tiebreaker is, some of y'all are like me and can't decide, so you say, I like both of them. I do too. So I can't decide. So I will say this. I have the Santa project pushed to the side because my plan is to try to create the video for YouTube and for the VIP club. So stay tuned for that. But this is what we're using. You can actually get this at, you know what, I should have double checked that it's not sold out. Essential Stencil, let me say this, they did restock this one. But I didn't double check that it's sold out. So that's what I'm using tonight, is the White Christmas. That's what it's called. And I might use some of these words. I haven't decided if I want to use that or letters, but we might put something on top of it as well. So with that being said, let me kind of set him up here how I'm gonna like him. He is a cutie patootie for sure. So let's see here. Okay, I'm going to pull out a couple of other colors that we're going to need for him, which are going to be for his nose and midnight for his mouth. And then if I have fudge sickle handy, we'll use fudge sickle for his arms. Here it is. Here's fudge sickle. Okay. You know what I want to do? I'm going to paint this with Refabulous to start. And then we're just going to kind of play around with these paint colors a little bit. Hey, Vicky, happy Wednesday. Hey, Pam, thank you so much for sprinkling. Hey, Geneva. Hello, Donna, Brenda, Robin Sue, and Jana. How are you guys all doing tonight? Okay. All right, so what I'm going to do, oh, you know what? I haven't used the Puffy Snow in a while, so I'm going to be using that tonight. I actually had mixed some up ahead of time because I don't have any baking soda out here, so I used a little bit of what I had in the house and got some mixed up. But I'll say it right now, and then I'll let you know also. Hold on, let me see what this guy's getting into. Okay, I don't know what he's doing. He's just making noise, that's all he's doing. Okay. Okay, so I started to say, I got sidetracked. I am going to be using the Puffy Snow. So if you've never seen that, you're going to get to see the magic of the Puffy Snow. If you want to learn how to make it, like mix it up and everything, just comment snow and I'll send you the recipe. It's actually over on my blog. So if you're somewhat new here, and I don't mean new like just yesterday, but I don't talk about the fact that I have a blog. I haven't written anything on there in a while, but there's still stuff there and it's very relevant. I have some DIYs over there. I have some devotional posts over there. The woodworking group and the Creating with Joy, where you can join for them, are over there. So it's all over there. I just don't really say go to the blog very often. But that is where this particular DIY, I thought I said that wrong, is at, over on the blog. So you can just comment snow and I'll send you the link directly to it, so you don't have to go there and try to find it. All right, let's see. I'm trying to decide if that's all I want to do with this for now. I'm gonna get a chip brush. Try to decide. Oh, this one right here will work. Let's get this dried. And then we're gonna add in some, probably vintage lace. No, we're gonna add in cotton. We're gonna add in cotton. Hey, Sherry. Hi, Angie. All right, let's see here. Let's go ahead and just dress her up a little bit. Well, that went out because the power strip that it's on, I don't know, I gotta figure something different out with the light. So sorry, it's a little bit dark now. Okay, so I just distressed it up a bit. You can see that right there. Let me see. I'm gonna switch the lights around because that's kind of too dark. I mean, that's a little bit better, but all right. Okay, so what we're gonna do with the chip brush, because the snowman needs to be white, so. And he's gonna go about in this area here. I'm just using the chip brush to kind of dry brush a bit. I almost wish I wouldn't have done that. I'm gonna wipe this back a little. Okay. All right, now I'm gonna add a little bit heavier where just the snowman is gonna be. And then not wipe it back like I did, just kind of fade it out a little bit. So it's not quite so blunt. Okay, so you can kind of see what that looks like, and our snowman is going to go in that area right there. All right, let's dry it and then see what we're working with here. Hey, Kathy. Hi, Linda. Oh, thank you, Angie. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. All right, so we are gonna stencil in the snowflakes. That's kind of why I went back and redid it just a little bit. Okay. Let me find a stencil brush. We're gonna need 3 of them. Okay, so we need that one. I was missing all of my stencil brushes, but I've just put them in put them in the wrong little jar. Here we go. I want the smaller ones for sure. Okay. So what we're going to start by doing is we're going to use, for the snowman, I'm going to outline him in the midnight. And then you can see how I got my towel right here, because we're going to need to offload. That's going to be key. Remember, offload, offload. So this way you don't get the bleed through. I'm going to turn this off for a moment, see what happens. I've got a fan up there that I was hoping would blow down here on my phone. Sometimes when it's hot outside and I have my phone on the charger, it heats up. And then it'll tell me, iPhone needs to cool down. Well, no kidding, we all do. It's hot outside. So, okay, it's too much, but it'll work. All right, so you want to make sure that you offload. Super key to stenciling. You'd want almost a dry brush. Okay, what other colors do we need? I got way too much carnation, but par for the course. We're gonna put this one right here. We're not gonna need a lot of it. That's for the nose. Jack-o'-lantern for the nose, and fudgesicle for the arms. Oh, goodness. I'll have to put those back. Sometimes they come out real fast, and sometimes they take a little bit. Okay. Let's start with midnight and get our outlines going. Okay. And the mouth. Perfect. Okay. So it's pretty much just up here on the face where the outline is going to be. And right here, I think. This is a bit of the body also. Okay, so let's go ahead and do the mouth while we're right here. And you want almost a dry brush. I have hardly any paint on this at all. That's key to preventing the bleed through, to get the nice crisp lines. And then if you want it a little bit darker, you just go back over it. Just kind of like I'm doing, just go back over it. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and use this one for the arms. Since they're two dark colors, it'll work just fine. Again, offloading as much paint as possible. I like to take little peeks just to see how it's looking, and then just lay it right back down where where I started from, so that it doesn't move around a lot. If the stencil moves, you can still pretty much reline it back up. You can also tape it too. There's been times where I will tape them down. Not all the time, but sometimes I do. All right, let's see what that looks like. Oh, I completely moved that. It looks good though, I like it. Let's get that lined back up. You could see how I line it right back up. And then we're going to go ahead and get, I think we're done with this one. So let's take our smaller one here for the jack-o'-lantern. Yeah, jack-o'-lantern. I had to think about that. I thought I said it wrong. We're doing that for the nose. And I want it bright, so I'm just kind of going over it a couple of times. All right, that is perfect. Alrighty. Then what we're gonna do is take this one right here and use carnation for the scarf. Okay. What a cutie, huh? Oh, I love him. Okay, I took it off way too soon just because I was excited, but I'm going to line it back up. And then we're going to stencil on the snowflakes. So even if I don't get this lined up perfectly, it's pretty perfect though. We're going to stencil on the snowflakes now. Get just a little bit more. Actually, let's see if I could use what's in the cap. I'm trying to, with the snowflakes, just be very careful to not let it bleed through, because sometimes with the snowflakes, especially when they're smaller, if you do not take care to use you know, the dry brushing while you're stenciling, your snowflakes will end up kind of all running together. I've done that. And so I'm just trying to be careful not to do that. And to just be mindful, go in with just a light, hardly any paint on the brush, and then just go back over it. There, that's good. And then, since we're just kind of like right in this area, I'm gonna move it and add some more. So we'll add one like over here. And then right there. Oops, I'm gonna have to get a little more, way too much paint. I just needed a little and it gave me a lot. Okay. Just kind of putting the little snowballs around also. And then we'll put maybe a small one right here. And then a larger one. And then a small one. Okay, there's what we have so far. I know that the snowflakes are like really faint and probably not that easy to see, but we're going to address that with a little Mod Podge and glitter. I love glitter. It's been a little minute since I've used it, so we're going to use a little bit of glitter. Glitter, glitter. Are you a fan of glitter or not so much? I know there are some people that just do not like glitter. I'm not one of them. I like glitter. Okay, it's very messy, but I like it. So here's what I've got to do. I have to work quick because stuff is going to dry fast out here. So I'm going to put a little bit in my hand. Let me see, I don't want to mix that cap up with the glitter cap. I mean the Mod Podge. So I'm just using Mod Podge over the top of the snowflakes. And then just sprinkling some glitter on them. In the wintertime when I do these type of projects, I will usually just sprinkle the glitter onto the stencil, but it's not winter, and the stencils, when it's hot out here, when I stencil, because the paint is so thin, it dries very quickly. So there's really no time for me to do the stencil and then put the glitter on. There's just no time. It dries too fast. So I like to use the Mod Podge also because it helps it to stick a little bit better. And it's going directly onto, rather than onto the stencil, it's going onto the project. See, the thing, I'll show you as soon as I get done. When I use it on the stencil, I'm actually sprinkling it onto the stencil, hoping that it goes through the little openings where the paint went through. You know, just hoping. So, all right, let's dust it off and see what we're looking like. Leave that right there till we get done. Oh, that's adorable. Look it. I don't know if you can see the, yeah, can you see the little sparkle? Just a little bit of sparkle there. I'm not sure if you can see that, but I can, and I love it. I think it looks really, really good. Okay. Oh, you know what we should do? I know what we're gonna do. I was thinking about painting like his scarf in a little bit of plaid, like plaid it out a little. I can't decide, because it would be fun to put like some stripes and make his scarf a little on the plaid side. Let's see. But it would also be fun just to put glitter on it. Okay. All right, now I'll blow that off. Oh, I like that. That is so cute. It's sparkly, and I don't know if you could really see how sparkly it is. Oh, he's cute. Sparkles. That's what we're gonna call him, Sparkles. All right. Next up, remember I told you I was going to try the puffy snow. Thank you, Natalie. I appreciate the sprinkles for sparkles. Thank you. Laura, you never know. The next one is this Friday, 5 o'clock Pacific time. And I'm actually selling handmade stuff in that one. It's been a minute since I've done the handmaids. I'm kind of got like a little cycle that I'm going through, so you never know. Very well could make it. It's going to be hard because I love the stuff that I make, obviously, or I wouldn't make it, but I have no place to put anything. I'm not even exaggerating when I say that. I have got stuff everywhere, and I'm really trying to tell myself, let it go, let it go. Let it go to a home, you know, a good home, because I know you guys would all give these things a good home. So, TBC, Laura, that means to be continued. TBC. You'll have to see on Friday. Or maybe I should say TBD, to be determined. That's better. TBD, to be determined, and you'll have to tune into the Whatnot show on Friday. You just might be surprised. Alrighty. Now, puffy snow. That's what's in here. I've already mixed it up ahead of time because earlier I thought I had baking soda out here. It just could be where I'm not sure where it's at. It could be buried over there in the corner and I just missed it. So I've got a little bit of baking soda in the house and just mixed this up. The recipe for it is on my blog. If you comment snow, I'll just send you the exact recipe so you don't have to worry about trying to write it down and remembering it. So just comment snow and you'll have the link right there forever in your DMs. Okay, so what I want to do is find a brush I want to use. And I want one a little on the, there we go. This one will work. I don't want it too big and I don't want it too small. And we're going to put the snow down here at the bottom. Okay. So we're going to kind of start up high right here and kind of build it down. And so on this Friday's Whatnot show, I actually have Christmas stuff in it, okay? So there is Christmas decor in it, already handmade things by me. Okay. And I've kind of let it purposely run over the edges a little bit. See how it kind of drips over? Can you see that? Yeah, you can see that. I do that on purpose so it looks intentional, like it's snow hanging over. So I just kind of bring it to the edge and let it just naturally drip down. And it's kind of thick. It's like the consistency of Cool Whip. That's how I describe it. So on the blog, there's like measurements for you and everything. Once you start making it, you kind of get used to, you don't have to make a whole batch after you get used to making it. So I didn't make a whole batch. I just used a little bit of each ingredient and then mixed it up because it's hot out here. So I don't know when I'll use it again, and it will eventually get hard. So there's no sense for me to waste my products when I don't have it. I don't really necessarily have another project on the agenda using puffy snow. Friday I'll be doing a Whatnot show, and Monday I will be in the VIP club. I am going to show them step by step how to make a porch leaner without cutting anything out. So that's what we're going to be doing in the VIP club. I'm using my friend Beth's porch leaner template. See, we've cut porch leaners out in the woodworking group, like cut everything out for a porch leaner. And I'm going to show the VIP club how to do it without. I will definitely post a picture afterwards because I think you guys, if you're not in the VIP club, I think you're going to want to see this. And if you want more information about the VIP club, just comment VIP and I'll send you the details. Okay, that's perfect now. I think we've got just, nope, we don't. Hold on. I was going to say, I think we got just the buildup that I want. And then I said, just kidding. Let's add a little bit more. Okay, so I've got run over. I like the way it's running over the sides. You can kind of see what it looks like. So what we're going to do is glitter, more glitter. When you make this, if you go over to my blog and get the recipe and make it, all the steps are right there, but don't put your glitter inside of your mixture because it's going to dull the sparkle. Make your mixture, put your mixture on just like you see me do, and then add the glitter to the top of it. Now, the next step I'm going to show you, you don't have to do this part, but this is what's going to really make it puff up. You don't even have to do glitter if you don't want to. I just like it, so. All right. The next step is with a heat tool of some sort. It can even be a hair dryer. We're gonna puff this. We're gonna puff this snow. So I don't know if you can see that, but it starts to puff up. Okay, that looks good. So you can see what that looks like. So, should we put some wire in here and make a hanger for it? What do you think? What I recommend actually is once you put your snow on, you want to just leave it alone and let it sit. Probably overnight. I'm just gonna leave it and not mess with it because you can flatten that snow out very easily. Oh, I know, we're not done. Hold on. Remember I said I was gonna put something up here. Let's see here. What? I think this is too, oh yeah, this is way too big. Did I mess that up? No, thank goodness that's light. Let's see if I could spell out the word believe. B-I, let's see. So there's a B, E. Oh, that broke. I wonder how that broke. Nope, that's not an L. Okay. So we got a B-E. There's a V. I think we need two E's. Oh, there's an L. B-E-L-I-E-V. A lot of E's in the word believe. Okay, please let us have one more E, please. One more. We got an F. Can we get it? Yeah, we got another E. So there's a B-E-L-I-E-V-E, believe. So cute. What did I say I was going to name him? I already forgot his name, you guys. Sparkles, that was his name, Sparkles. Okay. I got to hang out a little bit on my friend Jeanette's live. It was good to see her. She got herself a job, so she doesn't get to go live very often. And I just happened to open up Facebook. Remember we had this talk yesterday, and it showed me her live. So I thought, now let me go say hi to my friend. All right, so there's a B-E-L. You know, I don't know that I'm crazy about that. What do you guys think? It's not on there very good, but maybe if I painted them in white so it kind of blends in a little bit better. Let me show you as best I can. But what do you think? Do you like the Believe on there? Should I paint it in the color cotton? What do you guys think? Or no? You like it better without? Let me know. Let me know in the comments what you think. Sparky. Sparky's a cute name too. Oh, what did my mom suggest? I will try my Oh, yes, that is a good idea. And I would store this one. Whoops. Whoops, whoops. I forgot these aren't glued down. I would store this one this way because I did drip it over there. But yeah. So should we add the Believe or no? Yes or no? What do y'all think? Or should I just put Joy on it? I put Joy on everything. Joy is very cute though. Should we put Believe? I couldn't see it because of the words. You couldn't see what, Robin? Laura's daughter said yes. And Patty said yes. Yeah, I like Let It Snow, but I don't have, I used to have a template for that. Let me see. I used to have a Let It Snow template. I wonder. Is anybody saying Let It Snow right now? I'm just wondering, because I know a lot of you guys deal with some pretty serious snow. Okay, I'm not sure if we'll have enough words for that. L-E, I should say letters. Let I just need an N. I seen an N. I sure did. There we go. Snow. And then there's an I. Okay, they're not lined up perfectly, but there's Let It Snow. Let It Snow. So you can see what that looks like. I don't know why you can't slide the words over. It could be your device. You just go to the left. That's all you do is you swipe it to the left. Mine works. I'm not sure why you can't swipe it over. Okay. Julie said, I'd love some snow right now. Same, girl. Same. Oh, it's horrible. And it's not even as hot as it gets here, you know? Maybe use a paint pen and write Believe. I was thinking they need to be in the color cotton, in white. I just don't want to paint them if that's if that's not what we're gonna do. But it is cute because it does give it dimension. I just think the color is what throws it off. So I'll definitely, whatever phrase I decide to go with, I'm going to paint it in the color cotton because I think that'll help it. But I agree with what you're saying. It just throws it off. Did you get it figured out, Robin Sue? I know that can be frustrating. Snow Day is cute too. I think we'll go with Let It Snow. I like the way it's across, and I like how his hands are up, waving them around like he just don't care because it's so hot outside. Let's go with that. Let me find, I was looking for the tape. Looking for the tape because I know it's here somewhere. I'll open this and then I will find, oh, here it is. It's right in front of me. Literally. Okay, so what I like to do is just take a little bit of tape, since these are smaller. And then I just like to put here and here. Okay. And then we're gonna just take our little stencil brush. I think that'll be the best bet right now. That's cute. Nice to meet you. That's really cute, Angie. I think the cotton is gonna help it though. Hot out here. Hot, hot, hot. Okay, let me give them a dry. You know what would have been cute too is if I would have printed off like one of my from like Digital Dust or from my friend Crystal's, where they have the script, you know, that you can use. That would have been cute too, to hand letter something in there. But I didn't think of that till now, so keep that in mind if you decide you want to make something like this. All right, so I'm going to lay these back on here. I'm just going to get them on for starters, and then we'll... Ooh, sometimes I like stuff crooked. I'm just playing around to see if I like it. I'm going to straighten them out, see which way I like it better. Perfect. Alrighty, now to glue them down. Oh goodness, I got way too much glue there. At least it didn't glue to my finger. So this, you guys, I apologize because I haven't mentioned it since I first started. This is a stencil from Essential Stencil, and they restocked it, so you should be able to get it unless it's sold out again. It is called White Christmas Set. There's actually 6 stencils in here, and I think there's a bonus. It says bonus. I just can't find mine, but they're 6x6 and they're adorable. I love this stencil set. I've had this one for a while, but I know they just restocked it. So you should still be able to get it. It had been out for a while. Okay. So you can comment the word stencil and I'll send you my link and coupon code so that you can go check it out. And be sure to use the coupon code because you'll get 10% off. Even if you're getting something on sale, you can still get the 10% off using coupon code AFK10. And if you comment stencil, I'll send all that to you. And then primarily the colors that I used tonight, aside from Fudgesicle and the Midnight for the outline and the nose, I primarily used the colors from the July paint pack. Like our base color here was from that paint pack. So this is called White Christmas Set. So you should be able to search that, or it could be under restocks. You'll just have to look and see. I agree, Rose. We don't get snow down here though. Are you up in the high desert? I don't know why I'm thinking you're up in the high desert. If that's where you're at. Sometimes they get snow up there in the high desert. We don't get snow down here. We kind of got snow one time. I mean, it's far and few between, and it's more like sleet almost. Okay. Aw, Laura, tell her thank you. They're from the refab box a couple months ago. And I know I talked, if you've seen my live unboxing, I unboxed the box for this month, opened it all up. I talked about this a little bit, but you guys know I don't normally wear earrings like this, but these ones are cute and fun. I love it. So it helped me to get out of my comfort zone. Okay. How cute is this? I mean, it can stand just on its own, or we could put like a little wire hanger right here. What do you guys think? Should we go for the hanger or just leave it by itself? Here's what he's looking like right now. So cute. Oh, I love him. I love this stencil. I've had this one for a while, but like I said, they restocked it, and I'm glad they did. I've asked them to restock another one too that is an all-time favorite of mine that's been gone for a while, so I'm hoping that they do. It's the one that says, it's like the encouraging word phrases. One says, you can do hard things, and the other one says, you got this. And then there's like two other ones. I just don't remember what they all say. I broke a lot of them in here. I don't know what I did. I must have got them closed up in the drawer the wrong way. Yeah, Robin, Sue, that's about what it's like, is like sleep. It's nothing. It's just like a mess. That's all it is, a mess. Oh gosh. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, this is definitely, so you know what you could do? I'm not going to do it right now, but you could even get those at the Dollar Tree. You know, the little like easels you can set things in. I thought I had some back there, but I wouldn't set it in there because this stuff needs to dry, but you can even set it in one of those easels or just set it just like so and lean it. But he's adorable. So stinking cute. I do love him. He makes me smile. Sure does. So that's it. That is our project for tonight. This is one of the surfaces from the 3-pack. This is them right here. So we have made something with all of them, and I don't know why. I thought I already made something with this one, but I cannot remember what it was. Maybe I didn't. Okay, well, tonight, here it is. Next Wednesday, we're going to use all 3 of them together. I'm going to layer them together and make something with them. I will actually tell you what I intend to put on it. It is one of the angels. I'm going to show you, just in case you want to go get this before they sell out. I think this angel right here. So I'm going to layer those together. I'm going to show you one of the techniques that I like to do with like the words on one of the surfaces. And we're going to do that. And I'm going to use the angel on here, on this top surface right here. And it'll just be a layered together piece. So that will be next Wednesday. This is called Hope for the Holidays. That's what this transfer is called. So you might have it in your stash, and if you don't and you want to get it, it's really good. I love this one. It has got the, it's got a couple angels on it. I just like the coloring of it and all the things. And then it's got like the deer. I love this tree right here. I've had a couple of these. So that is what we're going to do next Wednesday, layering them all together, all in one. So you can use them all individually, or you can layer them together. And if you like to create with surfaces, I would suggest getting more than one pack, just because then you can layer it all together and make one project, and then you can use them individual. And actually, if you get two of them, you would be able to make a total of 4 projects, because you could layer them all together and then make individual ones with the other. So that's just my thoughts. If you like to use surfaces, sometimes they're hard to come by and sometimes you can find them easily. But you're kind of limited to whatever it is that the store has. That's what I'm saying. So with these ones, they're nice because they're unique. I mean, I get that the 8x10 one is just an 8x10, but sometimes you can't find just an 8x10 with square sides like that. And then let me show you what we've made so far. Oh, we did make something with, I knew we did, you guys. Let me show you what we've made so far. Okay. I thought we did. Last week we used that surface and we made this tree. So we have that one. We did the Santa. This is on the 8x10 surface. So I like the way that this 8x10 is, because then you can add things to it, such as this right here. And then we made that. And then the very first, July 1st, we made this cutie. So stinking cute. So that is what we have made so far with all of our surfaces. And tonight we did this one on our curvy surface right there. So there we have it. There's all of our projects. I thought we did this one before. So anyway, that is it. Thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. My color for the paint should be a good rose gold. A good rose color. Huh. So, all right, you guys. Well, that is it. I'm going to hop off, go inside, cool down. Here's all of our projects so far that we have done with our surface wood pack. Friday night, I will be on Whatnot, selling some handmade goodies, having an auction with handmade goodies, I should say. And then Monday, I will be in the VIP club showing them how to create a porch leaner without cutting anything out. So if you want to get involved in the VIP club, just comment VIP. There's some pretty amazing perks. Last night, my friend Ashley from Paint It Up showed us how to paint on a trucker hat. I watched because she's so amazing to watch. I love just watching my friend Ashley paint. I want to paint something on this hat right here, actually. I just don't know what yet. I don't know if I'm going to try some sunflowers or what I'm going to do. And I know she painted a sunflower one. So we shall see what I'm going to put on here. But anyway, that's why I'm wearing a blank canvas of a hat, because that was my intention. So enjoy the rest of your night. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. If you want to come hang out with me on Friday over on Whatnot, just comment Whatnot, and I will send you the link to that. You can go bookmark the show and then come hang out. If you've never been on Whatnot before, you can get a $15 buyer credit from Whatnot. If you just comment Whatnot, you can do all the things that way. So that's where I'll be, 5 o'clock Pacific time. Come hang out and enjoy the rest of your evening and your week. Have a fantastic weekend, and I will see you guys soon. Bye for now.